How you doing? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. And before I get to what I'm going to talk about, I want to welcome two new subscribers, Deep Talk Radio Network and Brian Airy B, to my channel. I appreciate your subscribing, and I hope you enjoy my videos. And a shout out to Jeremy DeJoy, who says he predicts the Patriots 27, the Falcons 24 will be a nail biter. Goskowski wins it with 3 in the closing seconds. And I think it's going to be 38-24. I think that's what I posted. So I think New England will win handily. But now what I'm talking about, there is one other comment. I deleted it because I'm not, I don't post insults on my channel. The guy said, this guy thinks that only Muslims are terrorists. I never said that in my last video. I quoted directly from the news story that the description of the guy who threw an improvised explosive device filled with gunpowder into a cheesecake factory yesterday was described as being Latino or Middle Eastern. Now, neither one of those is white. So get with the program. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay, and this is what I'm saying here. We have Lady Gaga, or as Kathy and I call her, Lady Goo Goo. And she did a press conference the other day where she said she's committed to her principles of equality and inclusion. Now, inclusion is a buzzword for acceptance of bisexuality, homosexuality, lesbianism, and transsexuality. Got nothing against that, mind you, but that's what inclusion means to the left. So I want to know, when did the NFL, when did Roger Goodell, when did the administration of the NFL become so leftist that we have to hear this stuff in the middle of an NFL game? I watch the Super Bowl and the NFL for football. I don't watch it for politics. I don't watch it for the political opinions of entertainers. I don't want to hear their damn opinion. I want to watch me 2 hours of football. And I don't want to hear Bianchi mentioned. She's pregnant. She's got twins. Last year she did a show and celebrating Black Lives Matter when it's really everybody's lives matter. And there are blacks being killed all over the country, not by whites, but by blacks, particularly in Chicago, which has 300 murders, I think, so far this year, and we're only a month into the year. Month and a couple of days into the year, and they're mowing them down like cordwood in the streets of Chicago. And the columnist in the Orlando Sentinel said that he expects that Lady Gaga will use this opportunity to attack President Trump, and says the NFL should cut her off. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, because the NFL indirectly supports this stuff. Did they cut off Kaepernick for kneeling? Did they cut off other players for kneeling? No. Any activity, any political statement an NFL player was going to make on the field is fine, particularly if it denigrates the United States of America. So I'm not going to watch Lady Gaga or Lady Goo Goo or Lady Gaga. I'll be in the bar watching the football, and I'll use her 15 minutes of shame to go to the bathroom or have something to eat or drink a beer. I don't know. But I won't be watching her. I won't be filming it. And one of the problems, of course, is that last year I got a copyright strike for showing pictures of the television. So I'll be commenting on the game after the game, or I'll step outside to comment on the game. But it's time people told the NFL enough is enough. And I'll tell you one thing that won't be included in Lady Gaga's inclusion. There won't be a word of conservative political talk except to attack conservatives if she does that. Now, it would be really nice if we'd have a conservative halftime entertainer. But I guess that ain't going to happen. It's a miracle they got a country and western guy singing the national anthem. Well, they got 3 people from the play Hamilton singing America the Beautiful. What did they do? When Trump won the election, they stood up and chewed Donald Trump out on stage. And people in the crowd there booed Vice President-elect Mike Pence. You see, these people are the real deplorables, not conservatives, because to them, only liberalism is in the word inclusion, not conservatives. Conservatives are not to have any kind of free speech and are to be condemned at every opportunity, including during a football game, which I fully expect to happen. And they'll be talking about it for weeks come Monday. And one last thing, I support this idea. I know it's being done by a ketchup company or a beer company, having the day after the Super Bowl declared a national holiday. You know, a lot of guys and women get hammered during Super Bowl Sunday. They get drunk off their ass. They hold parties. They go to bars. You're in no shape Monday morning to go to work. And even if you don't drink, you got to clean up the mess left by all your friends at the party, and no one hangs around to help out. And you're worn out after making food and getting all the preparations done. You got the dishes to clear away, and the pots and pans put in the dishwasher, and scrape all the food off, put away the leftovers. And at the end of the day, you're exhausted. And I wonder how many guys and women call in sick the next day. Oh, I'm sick. I got the 24-hour bug. I got the Super Bowl bug. Make it a holiday. Let people recover. They can go into work Tuesday and be back to work, and that'd be fine. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Enjoy your weekend. Excuse me. My throat is killing me. Stay safe out there. Stay dry. And I'll be back later on when I return from the wilds of liberal Berkeley. Bye-bye for now.